Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Today, well, we're not in downtown Cato, Paphos. We've come to make a very, very special video for a very, very special young lady, and we're off the Tomb of the Kings area. Miss Lacie is here.
Hello everybody, how are you today? I hope you all well. Today is especially for our lovely Miss Lacie. Miss Lacie is especially for you video. Just smile.
Right, come on, LaBeouf. We've got places to go and we've got places to see. Now, how do you say the name on that building there, LaBeouf?
Kefalonitis
Hotel Apartment.
Kefalonitis.
Right. My pronunciation is not very good, obviously, but we are outside the apartment complex where the beautiful young Miss Lacie is going to come and stay. So we're going to take you for a little walk down the street and show you what is going on. Now, we understand, Miss Lacie, you're a little bit too young to hire a car, but if you wanted one, that's where you would go. Now, if you want a cocktail, but you're a little bit too young, or you want to go to the snack bar and have a full English breakfast, Miss Lacie, that is where you will go, because that is part of the hotel complex where you are staying. And we'll just show you the menu and the prices. Even though you won't be paying, your mother and father will be paying. You can go full English, toasted sandwich, omelettes, and so forth. Is it good? Yes. These gentlemen say it's wonderful. Yes? Yeah. It is. There's a young lady going to be watching, and she's asked us if we'll walk around and show her the area. She's only 12. You've been here 3 weeks? It's good. Yeah, excellent. Where are you from? Manchester. I'm from Chester, so we're not far apart. Yeah. Are you a red or a blue? Blue. I don't mind.
Well, I've got a friend who's a red. Yes? Oh dear. You've got the wrong t-shirt on. Yeah, that's the swap. Anyway, you have a good holiday. Nice to have met you. Lovely.
Thank you. So, Miss Lacie, we're going to take you down. Down here, if you like sushi, there is a sushi restaurant. And they do takeaway and delivery. And as you understand, there's the restaurant. And that's where you'll be staying. There's the man from Manchester. He's a lovely guy. And on the corner here, we have another restaurant. We have another hire place. We have various things going on. And if you want to go to the beach, how far is the beach, LaBeouf?
Well, by foot.
By foot?
It's about 15 minutes.
Maximum.
Yeah.
Absolute maximum. So if you were crawling on your hands and knees for about 15 minutes, you would get to the plaza, because it's literally just over that sushi house. And if you're very, very careful, you can just about see the blue sea in the distance. Now, one restaurant that might intrigue you is a restaurant called Tramps. So that's a very British orientated place which makes all the oldies like Welsh rarebit, because I'm Welsh obviously. It makes chicken and ham pies, all those sorts of bits and bobs, beans on toast, etc. But over here is one of the most popular restaurants for families, and it's a very, very family orientated restaurant, and it's called Fat Mama's. Fat Mama's.
I love the restaurant.
Yes.
I have never been there because I don't want to go.
Yes, LaBeouf doesn't eat very much, because otherwise she would go fat, Miss Lacie.
I know I'm mama. The only one thing left is to be fat.
Right.
That's why I'm scared to go there.
So, let's take Miss Lacie across the road. Come on, LaBeouf. Let's get across the road. There's a zebra crossing here across the busy dual carriageway. But just over there, as you can see, is the Fat Mama's restaurant. So stick with us and we'll take you over there. Now, if you want to hire a buggy, you never know, you might do, but you can do, because there is a buggy hire place just over there. And they have all sorts of different sides of buggies or bicycles. Look at that, you can hire them as well. It's an absolutely wonderful place. So if you're coming to Paphos for your holidays, which we know you are, one of the greatest places to stay is the Tomb of the Kings area, because there is the Fat Mama's restaurant, one of the greatest restaurants in the whole of the Paphos district. I'm going to slow down and let you see the menu. And I'm going to show you that there. Look at that. That's a work of art. An absolute work of art. Absolutely wonderful. Beautiful restaurant to come. And even at this time of day, as you can see, it's very, very busy. Is it good? There we go. Those two beautiful young ladies say it's absolutely wonderful. Let's keep going a bit further, because next door you have a traditional Greek restaurant. And we've actually eaten in this restaurant, LaBeouf, and the food is absolutely wonderful. Next door to that restaurant, you have a Chinese restaurant, and there is a big Buddha. I think it's a Buddha. Is it a Buddha? The chappie there.
It's a Buddha's wife.
It's a Buddha's
she's
wife. Well, she may be. She certainly had plenty of food, that's for sure. Sullivan, what have you got to say?
I was going to say about Buddha or Buddha's wife. Buddha is sort of religious.
Well, it's Indian, I think, isn't it? Or
Yes.
Tibetan, maybe.
Yes.
I'm sure Miss Lacie is far more educated than we will ever be.
Yeah.
So she will pop it into Google and have a look. Now, Miss Lacie, if you want one of them, this, again, is your local centre for these. So you've seen us racing around on them, and if you want one, well, your hotel complex is just over that building there. So you cross the road, come to Fat Mama's, come down there, cross the man's hand with a little bit of silver, and you can go and scare the living daylights out of all of the pedestrians, even the motorists on the road. Now, here is the Farmhouse restaurant. Now, this is a bit upmarket, this restaurant, but it does serve very, very good food indeed. On the end here, if you come here most nights, you will find, well, Elvis is in town. Yep. He's flown all the way into Las Vegas, especially for August, because we understand that's when you're coming out. So he's going to be here all August, performing every single night. Now, we're going to walk you down to the beach, because that's it just down there. So stick with us, Miss Lacie, and we will see the blue sea with the blue sky. I'm dressed head to toe in blue. All that's missing is
You, Miss Lacie.
excellent. So, Miss LeBoux, what have you got to say about the Tomb of the Kings area?
Yeah, this is something different about this area. And of course, once you come here, you have to visit all the parts of Paphos, because it's only small and you will be able to go around within a day.
No, it's not possible. But Miss Lacie, I mean, I understand you're a very clever young girl, and I'm sure you're on Google and on all the maps and wandering around and looking at what's going on. But we're trying to give you the true taste of Paphos as to where you will be, and we're going to literally walk you to the bleach. I'm losing my English, confusing my English. To the plage, which is the beach in English, obviously. There is the Kissos Hotel. We did a video on that a while back. So if we keep on walking down Miss LeBoux for about 4 or 5 minutes, we will arrive at the beautiful, beautiful blue Mediterranean Sea, and the sun is setting in the sky, so we're going to give you a spectacular view, and it's a view for you to be able to look forward to when you come with your mum on your holiday. And we understand there's going to be quite a group of you. They're going to come as a party of around 10 people. So Paphos, we understand, is in serious trouble, because if you all were to hire a scooter or a buggy, there you go. But don't worry, you can't get into trouble in Paphos, because my friend the mayor is Michael Barrow. So all of your parking tickets, all of your speeding tickets will be voided. So don't worry. Love it?
I think when we go to the plage, to the beach area, we have to ask our friend Konstantinos to make a lovely bracelet for Miss Lacie,
Well,
especially
I
for
think
her.
we will. Correct. Now, Miss Lacie, when you see this video, if you hunt through our videos, I'm sure you understand who Mr. Konstantinos is. He's the man that writes your name on a piece of rice, a grain of rice, and he can put it on a bracelet, various colours, or on a pendant in various colours. So, go back through our videos, have a look at the one that you like, you get your mum to tell us, and guess what? When you arrive, especially for you, we will present you with the Miss Lacie Superstar bracelet. LeBoux? Let's follow LeBoux as she crosses the road, and we're now coming towards the Elysium Hotel. So the idea is to give you some sort of bearings as to where we are. This is a very, very quiet road, as you can see. All it actually has is hotel traffic. So that's people going to and from the hotels and deliveries. Apart from that, not a lot. To be honest, if you wanted to walk down the middle of the road in the middle of the day or the middle of the night, the chances of getting run over are absolutely zero.
Depending how quick you're going.
What, the pedestrian or the car?
Both.
Both, exactly. And if you see LeBoux on one of those little electric scooters, just run, because she has no respect for anybody, whether they're on the pavement or on the road. Makes a difference. All you get is beep 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 beep. Right, if you look very carefully, Miss Lacie, in the distance you can see palm trees, and beyond the palm trees you can see the tranquility of the blue Mediterranean Sea, and it's like a milky lake, isn't it, Libby?
It's the lakiest lake of all the lakiest lakes today.
It is absolutely spectacular. So we're passing the Elysium Hotel. Oching Receiver Booth is about to dance.
It's all for you, Lacie. When
Right.
you come, when we come, when we're gonna meet, and then you will see me in front of you dancing.
Well, if you've got any sense, obviously you won't want to meet us, but hopefully you'd like to meet us. And if you do, well, we'd like to take you for a drink. Perhaps we'll go to Fat Mama's, have something to eat. There's entertainment there for the younger generation every single night,
the
and the
older
food
like
is
us.
and for the oldest, yes. It's a very family orientated place, so it's entertainment for children and the slightly older people like me. But Mr. Booth is a young one, obviously.
I wish I was.
You are Mr. Booth. So let's get down to the blue bleach. Bleach. Why do I keep saying bleach?
Bleach.
I've lost my English. She's stolen my English. This woman here has stolen all of my English. Miss Oching Receiver Booth every day milks the English from me, and she absorbs it. But I'm not get. Don't fall over, LaBooth. LaBooth almost tripped over because the pavement's a little bit uneven. Anyway, look at that. Absolutely a view to die for. That is for sure. Now, if we go down that way a little bit, there is a little pathway that will take us actually down to the plage.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure Miss Lacie is getting bored. She may want to click off and go and watch Bald and Bankrupt, but I'm sure she will stick with us until we actually get to the blue sea, which of course is the most beautiful sea in the world, the Mediterranean Sea. And look at that view. That's got to be worth waiting for, Miss Lacie. So stick with us another couple of minutes and we'll show you this little hidden pathway down here to the rear of the Elysium Hotel, and it wiggles down and we will end up on the plage. And it looks as though they're doing something over there, LaBoo. They're setting up some live entertainment, because throughout the summer normally the Elysium Hotel puts on, well, not just the Elysium Hotel, but in cahoots with the local administration, puts on live events and shows. So again, 10-minute walk, you can come and watch those live events, which generally are on the weekends. So anyway, stick with us. Here's the hidden pathway coming up. So just when the pavement ends, that's when you step off the edge and you go into a new world. Let's watch LaBouffe. She will guide the way. There we go.
Don't follow me, you know my orientation is bad.
Well, I'm watching like a hawk, LaBouffe, and you can only go one way. Try not to fall over. So we are now heading down towards the Two of the Kings area beach, and this is to the rear of the Elysium Hotel, which is a true 5-star hotel. It's the ultimate luxury in hotels, and believe it or not, I do know the boss. I once fixed his car many years ago. He bought himself a brand new BMW X6 and he backed into a pillar. So he phoned me up and we came down and fixed it in the underground basement. Anyway, what a little rubbish. Let's keep going. So as you can see, they're doing a bit of a clean-up. See, we show you Paphos the true way. They are cleaning up the beach after the winter season has ended. So they scoop everything up with the big diggers. You know big diggers? And they push it all to one side, and then eventually a lorry will come down and clear it all up. And then we're left with this beautiful pathway. Look at that. Look at the sea, glistening on the sea. Absolutely a view to die for, isn't it?
Oh, that little car.
There's a little golf truggy. Yep. Being used to ferry someone up and down.
It's beautiful. Yeah?
Absolutely spectacular. It's what it is. Beyond beautiful. So, Miss Lacie, we are looking forward to meeting you and the gang, shall we say, your mum. And this is what you can walk down to every night if you wish. And the view is simply to die for. So we're witnessing a wedding. There we go. Look at that. Uh-huh.
Oh, how nice. We've been lucky. We are lucky.
So, there we go. We've actually come down just at the right time to witness a wedding. So this is the coastal pathway from the rear of the Elysium Hotel, which will take you all the way, if you wish, to the Paphos harbour. It's about 2 to 3 kilometres from here, so it's about half an hour to 45 minutes, depending on the speed at which you walk. As we come round the corner here, you will see in the distance on the peninsula a white structure, which of course is the lighthouse. So that tells you over there that that is the lighthouse beach. So approximately half a mile to the lighthouse beach, and then approximately a mile to the Paphos harbour. Let's get you down to that viewing point. There's a fisherman, the sea is tranquil and beautiful and blue, the sky is blue, the sun is setting, Miss LaBouffe is here, and all that's missing is
you.
So what have you got to say, LaBouffe?
You know, it's such a nice. Have you seen them?
It's a spectacular. I'm going to go 360. I'll go 360.
Yeah.
Look at that for a view, Miss Lacie. This is what you are coming to. The tranquility and the beauty and the spectacality of the most beautiful place in the world, the island of love, downtown Paphos. Yeah.
There are the men in the skirts.
Well, he's not in a skirt, LaBouffe. He's in a kilt.
Kilt. You're gonna kill somebody.
No, they're in a kilt. So that's probably Scottish people, but not necessarily.
Ah.
It has become quite fashionable for people to rent kilts and to get married. There we go. So there's some young ones having a bit of fun. They're going to jump over the pole or go under the pole, whatever it is. Let's have a look at this. Here we go. He's decided to do it the easy way. He's crawling under on his bottom. Let's get out to that viewpoint and let's see what that fisherman is up to, because it's quite beautiful and quite spectacular. So stick with us. Here we go. LaBouffe, dancing.
These men, they're wearing the skirts, kilts.
Kilts.
They are, unfortunately, no chichotka boot, and I'm afraid I will.
Right, come on, LaBouffe.
They've got a good ventilation now when it's hot.
Yes, yes,
They've got a
LaBouffe.
fan.
Because they're wearing skirts. Yes, right. Stick with us, Miss Lacie. We are going to get to this viewpoint, and I promise you that it is a view to die
It's
for.
beautiful,
There's
really.
a fisherman, there's palm trees, there's beauty. What else can I say? The words are taken away. It's one of the most beautiful places in the whole of Paphos. So every morning and every night I suggest you grab your mother's hand and you force her to bring you down here. Wait for it, here it comes. Look at that.
Little fishes. These little fishes. Look, what do you see?
Look at that view of it. Absolutely
Can you see?
spectacular.
Little fishes.
Let's have a big goodbye, LaBouffe.
Well, Miss Lacie, I hope we all enjoyed our walk. I hope that when you come we will enjoy it more and more. I wish you all the best in your future life. Please come back as much as you can if you don't mind watching us, and I know that you don't. We love you all to bits, and especially because it was Miss Lacie's, especially for you, especially our dear and lovely Miss Lacie. Many kisses.
All that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, and if you do like what you see, please hit the like, click subscribe, and please come back for some more of our madness. I will pan round and show you a view to die for, and LaBouffe has found a new Chuchuchka rock.
I found the gym remover of the...
Can we see the rear end?
Hop!
The jump of a panther. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you, Miss Lacie.